Hi, welcome to my channel. Hey, welcome back. We're going to continue work on the face shield face mask project here, and what we want to do here is repeat basically the same path construction technique, but what we're going to do now is we're going to do the more complicated face mask, which is sitting below the face shield. So what we're going to do here is we're going to dive right in and go into the underlay drawing. Okay, now if I'm going to click this on and off, all right, so what we want to do is we want to kind of build this in layers. So I think the most logical way to render this is to put the face mask, which is the lower part, which is covering the nose and the mouth, underneath the face shield. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and select that as a starting point, and then we're going to add a new layer, and we'll call this layer 1A for now. We can always rename it later, and we'll just call this face mask. Okay, so now we've got a layer for the face mask. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and grab our path, okay, and make sure these are deselected, okay, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to be drawing into these paths, because once you've kind of gotten into these, it's a little bit tough to kind of back out. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and zoom in. Okay, I'm just going to zoom in just a little more so we can at least kind of see the symmetry line, and we can see the mask itself. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pan over just a little bit so we're centered the screen. Okay, and as always, we're going to go ahead and start a new path. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the path tool. Okay, make sure right click, make sure you're on the pen tool. Okay, and then go ahead and find where you are with regards to the face mask. Okay, now again, it's important that you capture the entire perimeter. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab start from the very middle. Okay, and we'll just click on points. All right, now here's the deal. You can choose to either do the straps all the way back or connect it to the mask, or you can keep them separate. I think I'm going to go ahead and make them part of it, okay, for now, because I think it'll be nice to kind of have them as a unit. Okay. You can see how I'm kind of coming in here and grabbing the little nooks and crannies, okay. Again, don't worry about all these little details in here, okay? All you're concerned about right now is collecting the interior, exterior, okay? Don't worry about the insides, right? If you're happy with that, I think I've gotten pretty much everything. We're going to go ahead and double click, remember? Okay, and we'll call this path 3. Okay, I think that's where we are. And we'll call this face mask. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so remember what we do now. Now that we have the face mask path, what we want to do is we want to come in and we kind of want to use the path selection tool, direct selection, to see what we can do to kind of fine tune the path. Okay, so that means that we will either pull into position or we'll convert the point tool so we have a little more curvature in the design. Okay, and again, I'm trying to keep these demo videos short, so I'm going to go ahead and just more selectively choose and toggle certain points. Okay, and I think all of us are pretty good at doing this. Now, I don't know if you noticed that, but I've kind of got some herky-jerky movement here when I was adjusting that path. Now, when you get that, what you may want to do is you may want to deselect your path. So I go to View, and you see where snaps are checked. Just go ahead and uncheck it, and you'll see right away. See how much smoother that is. Now I can kind of have a little more unconstrained access to the path. Okay. Again, go ahead and use the grab tool here and see if you can grab certain points and smooth them out. Grab your direct selection tool to pull it out. Okay. So I'm just kind of fine-tuning that. I may curve that just a little bit more. Okay. Again, I'm not going to go through every one of them. I'm very conscious of the length of this video, so I want to make sure we have enough time to copy and create the form. Okay. All right. Let's go back in here. I think that's pretty good. I might want to tweak that one up just a little bit. And I might want to convert this one here just to get a little more softness underneath the eye. And maybe here across the nose, the bridge of the nose. Okay, again, remember, you have handles here, so you can always push and pull on these handles if you need. Okay, okay, that looks pretty good. And it looks like we're right on center, too. Okay, I might pull this one up just a little bit so I don't have a sagging chin. All right, okay. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, if you're happy with everything, go ahead and revert back to your path selection tool. And let's go ahead and zoom out. Okay, so we can kind of see where we are. Okay, kind of get that centered screen. All right, now remember, what you want to do is you want to copy, paste, and then transform horizontal. Okay, so we have this selected. Okay, again, path selection tool, okay, not move tool, okay, and what you want to do is go edit, copy, paste, okay, so you have a second one, and then what you want to do is you want to transform the path and go horizontal, okay, and you see what it does is it gives you the other side. So what you want to do is don't use move tool, use path tool here, okay, oops, let's reselect that, okay, and let's go ahead and pull that over. Okay, and then just bring it a little bit closer to the middle. Okay, now if it helps, you can always come back in and reselect, go to View, select Snap, okay, and that's going to give you a little more precise control. So you can actually grab that with your path selection tool and literally just kind of nudge it over until it snaps and connects, okay, and you'll feel the tug. You'll feel a little bit of a tug. All right, and then what you want to do is go ahead and just kind of toggle back and forth. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll down. Let's toggle back and forth. Those look like they're connected. Okay, and like there's no other way to test this until just to come back in. All right, I'm sorry, I zoomed out a little bit too much here. Okay, all right, so here's what we do. So while that's selected, we'll hit the Shift key again. Okay, and let's go ahead and hit our. That's much better. Okay, so everything kind of reattached. So again, pardon my my little bumbling there. Okay, so now we have that selected and everything's active and we don't have any broken lines. Let's go back to our layer that's been dedicated for the face mask, and let's go ahead and use our eyedropper and select a light gray. Okay, because remember, we're going to dodge and burn all that. All right, and when you're ready, make sure you have a dedicated layer, and we do. Just go ahead and bucket fill. Okay, and then when you're ready, go ahead and deselect, and there's your face mask. Okay, now yes, there is a sketch behind it, and that's okay. That's okay to have. You want to use that as sort of a guide. All right, and then always remember, we still have to kind of work details. So when you're ready to create more features on your mask, go ahead and pull down the opacity level. Okay, you see our face mask and its details are kind of reappearing. All right, and then again, you know, you're in this mode where you can kind of play around with opacity controls depending on what you want to do, what you want to emphasize, to kind of, because we're designers, we want to kind of monitor and see where we're at with our designs, and this is a great way to work. Okay, and when you're ready, let's go ahead and save that session. Okay, and let's go ahead and zoom out. Okay, fit the screen, and there we have it. Okay, so that's the demo on creating the face mask, which is the area that is the device that's covering your nose and your mouth, and also the replaceable N95 filters. Okay, so that's it for this demo, and we'll see you at the next video. Thanks.